Here with Tim Kensky. Tim, tell us the story, man. Last, 7-8 weeks. Tell us the story here.
Well, it's a pretty straight ahead. I've been playing tennis as sport time for a while, and I'd say in the Breakfast Club group in the mornings for about the last 8 months. And my buddy Dave is a good player and has improved a lot more and a lot quicker than I have since we started playing together. And I'd started to recognize that I needed more in terms of my fitness. Kicked, and I was fed up. I was fed up with not getting to the ball quickly enough, not great foot movement, and really my recovery. That later that morning and into the evening, it was just I felt older. And when we got together and you said a lot about how you need to work on your movement and you need to work on your fitness outside of tennis so that your tennis can benefit, that resonated. And so that was really the point of me joining.
Well, and adding strategic movement specifically.
Absolutely. And my objectives were to, I'm 53, I'm playing tennis because I enjoy it, but also because it helps me with stress and keeping my, my mind space clear. And so joining and trying to get the benefits were about, again, improving my foot movement, getting to the ball quicker, recovery time, and really kind of protecting my joints. At my age, you get knee injuries. I was like whack-a-mole for the first several months. It was a knee, or it was an elbow, or it was a shoulder. I was getting fed up with that. So I really wanted to do what I could to shore these things up so I could strengthen my game.
Right, yeah, so injury resiliency became critical, your stamina, your recovery time,
Yep.
Getting to balls, just kind of putting all the pieces together and not using your tennis exclusively as your fitness program, but then changing it a little bit and having strategic movement, which really supports your ability to be a better tennis player.
Yes, yeah.
And also, how has it resonated outside of tennis?
Well, I have to tell you, first of all, my clothes are fitting a little bit better already.
Hey, shaping and toning is never a bad thing,
no,
right?
It's not. I'm it's an early morning class, and I'm getting up easier. Once I'm done with the class, I'm moving through my day and my pace better. It's helping me with time management, which surprised me. So there are a lot of spillover benefits that I didn't expect.
Yeah, very cool. And what would you recommend for someone that is playing tennis? They might be playing tennis 2, 3, 4 days a week, and maybe that's all they do, or maybe they do some walking or some cardio. What would you recommend for them?
Well, I would say the same thing that I'm doing, which is isolating areas of my body that have clear weakness that I didn't identify when I was playing.
So that's a level of personalization, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say, sure.
You're identifying what your body needs.
Yeah.
Is personalization, in your opinion, important?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And those things that you're working on do they challenge you?
Unquestionably. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm challenged.
Right, and enhancing your form, making sure you're moving properly. Do you think most people know how to do all that stuff, or do you think having some guidance, support, and motivation from a coach, from a program, do you think that all could be helpful for anybody?
I think it's one of those things, you don't know what you don't know. And once you realize, as I did, that I got to a point that I could not move ahead unless I did something different, that's really what it came to for me, is that I had to do something different if I wanted to move forward in my game.
Right, and share the news here. So what milestone are you in? Aren't you kind of looking at milestone 10 and getting close to a 5-minute crawl?
That's a 5-minute crawl, maybe a couple weeks out, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, I just did a 3-minute crawl today. That's got to feel pretty good.
I did.
And working on kettlebell skills.
Yes.
And also body composition change. So
yes.
Tim, super thankful for you to give us the opportunity to change your life, take the time to kind of express your story and inspire others. So thank you, man.
Sure. My pleasure.